Not today, guys.
Thank you for coming.
You say that every time I come here.
I want you to know how much I appreciate it.
You talk as if you didn't expect me to come.
Sometimes I don't.
Mr. Jewison said not to give up. He's still working on your case.
I'm sure it's got enough to do without reopening old cases.
You mustn't give up, Mum.
And you mustn't keep coming here. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just that, well, you've got other things to do and to think about.
Are you eating all right? You look like you've lost weight. You're not eating. What are you doing to yourself?
I'm fine. Matter of fact, this is my normal weight. I always wanted to go on a diet, you know that. Now, well, in here, it's so much easier. But what about you? Are you eating properly?
Yeah, I'm learning how to cook, actually. I can boil water now, so it's all uphill from here. Oh, by the way, good news. The neighbours have all signed petitions to get you freed. They're also willing to stand in a new trial. That's right, Mr. Jewison's putting a new trial together. There's going to be new evidence which shows you were just trying to defend yourself and that you put up with this violence for years, and the neighbours will swear to that.
Do you blame me?
No.
And why can't you look me in the eye when you answer me?
I don't blame you because I know it's not your fault. You fought for me, you always have. No, I was never the man my father wanted me to be. I heard the arguments. I heard you always standing up for me because I was too weak to stand up for myself. If I had, maybe this would have never happened. Now you blame yourself. It's worse than any blame I could put on you.
No, it isn't. I can live with myself, but I wouldn't want to live if I thought that you felt I was to blame.
Only you know what happened that night, Mum.
And I told you, and the police, and the jury what happened. And here I am, behind bars. So to the whole world, including you, I am to blame.
If I thought you were guilty... If I thought you were guilty, do you think I'd be here? Do you think I'd come here day after day? Do you think I'd still be fighting for your innocence if I thought you were guilty?
I won't say a word about your father out of respect for the dead. I need to say that I too now am dead inside. So you see, it must be fate. That we cannot be apart, your father and I. As we live together, it's only fitting we die together. God moves in mysterious ways.
You're giving up. I won't hear it, John.
I'll say it again.
No.
You are. First you didn't want me to come visit, then you're not eating. Now this?
I killed your father. I know there's blame in your heart towards me. You loved him more than I did. It's only natural that you should feel this way. But I killed him to save myself. And to save myself for what? To live out my days in here?
Look, Mr. Jewison said...
Mr. Jewison talks a lot. That's what he gets paid to do. Tell him to save his breath.
He's doing all he can, Mum.
And all my life, I've done everything I can. And as you can see, it still isn't enough.
That's time, guys.
I have to go now.
I'll be back next week, Mum.
Thank you for coming.
Do you hear me? I'll be back next week.